Okay, let's take a look at what's new with this new version. We'll jump over to GitHub. And for the 3.5/2023 version, there was some debate whether it was going to be version 2.5 or 2.4.2. But these are incremental improvements, so it stayed with 2.4.2. If you boot and you end up with a blank screen, go into the graphical fallback mode from the Rescuezilla menu, or try the alternative ISO image. They have slightly different video drivers. So this new version removes the Intel screen tearing fix introduced in version 2.3, introduces an Ubuntu 22.10 version for best support of recent hardware, but there's also a default build based on 22.04, reintroduces a 32-bit version based on currently based on Ubuntu 18.04. Please note that the version apart clone is prone to some issues. Fixes the broken SSH port field introduced in version 2.4, and a few other things. So if you've encountered any bugs in 2.4 or 2.4.1 of Rescuezilla, make sure to grab the ISO image for 2.4.2. The price is certainly right. And while you're at it, consider supporting the developer. As he says right here, his name is Shashin, and worthy cause, and we'll just keep covering it here on the channel. And the other project I wanted to cover tonight is Ventoy. I'll bring myself on screen for this one. So this is fresh for today, the 7th of March, 2023. We've got the 1.0.89 version. And if we take a look at the changes here, fixes the Ventoy Linux remount, and it fixed it because it previously could not work in the new Linux kernel. Fixes the issue with Ventoy to disk x64exe. Cannot run under all exe directory. So that's a Windows specific issue. Fix the issue with Ventoy plugs on x64 with a silent exit. Again on Windows. And this one here as well. The missing /fs option for Ventoy to disk in Windows command line mode. And number 5 is also Windows. The automatically change current directory when started from another directory. Add tip message when the theme contains non-enclosed literal values. Ignore reserve space when doing non-destructive installation via the GUI. Menu fix and a language JSON update. So both of these projects are worthy of your support, and you know, if you use them and you encounter issues, please report them to the developers. Do that bug report, contribute back, especially since these do not cost you anything monetarily. Of course, I believe with Rescuezilla, but perhaps also with Ventoy, there are options here to make a donate if you are able to do so. Again, support these developers who are giving their time and making these tools available to you. And on that note, that's going to bring us to the end of what is a very short video, but I'm keeping with this daily posting cadence, and we're going to make it work until the end of the month. So hopefully over the weekend, I can get a few videos queued up and be ready to roll and feeling a little less stressed out about it come next week. And depending on when you see this video, be on the lookout tomorrow, Wednesday, for midweek news. That's Wednesday, the 8th of March, 2023. There will be a midweek news episode coming your way tomorrow morning. Thank you once again for watching. Have a great evening, and I'll see you in the next video.